Bah. Hello. Welcome to Wednesday stream. Woohoo. We made it. We made it to hump day. How are you? How are you doing? Are you doing well? I'm doing pretty well. Gonna play some more Silent Hill 2. Potentially beat the game. I don't know. Maybe. Feels like we've been playing this game forever. But yeah. We're gonna get into it. Let me do my welcomes. Welcome, Ethan. Hello. Welcome, Doctor. Hello, Doctor. Welcome, Seal. Hello, Seal. Who else is here? Welcome, Remnant. Hello, Remnant. And welcome, Mosen. Hello, Mosen. Welcome. Did I spook you? I'm sorry if I jump scared you. That was not my intention. But yeah. We're gonna find, or I think what did we do? We just beat the hospital. I don't know if Pyramid Head's gonna come out blasting right behind us, because I think we're about to leave, but we're about to go deep into Silent Hill at night. Silent Hill at night is crazy. I'm kind of scared, low-key. Seal says Lumi is terrifying. Who, me? Little old me? What did I do? I didn't do nothing. I swear, officer, I didn't do nothing. I'm innocent. But yeah, crazy. On a more serious note, crazy stuff has happened today. I was gonna cover it briefly, because it is still an unfolding situation. But quite the situation, I must say. But before we get into that, if you guys could do me a huge favor and like the video. 1 like equals 1 head pats. We're already at 4 likes. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 likes. 4 head pats. Thank you. Thank you for the head pats. And thank you for the likes. Seal says, Lumi is spooky, scary kitty that appears out of nowhere. I just materialize. I materialize on your screens, and I jump scare you, I guess. By screaming. I scream. I have no mouth and I must scream. Is that a game or is that a show? Or a movie? Or a book? I feel like it was a book that turned into a game. Am I right? I love that title so much. It's so good. It's so creative. It's very thought-provoking. I have no mouth and I must scream. Would you guys want me to play like old point and click games like that? I think it's a point and click, right? Ethan says, always the first to like. What do I get? That's a good question. I don't know. Chat, what do you think Ethan should get for always being first to like? Doctor says, like has been sent when I joined the stream. Thank you, Doctor. I appreciate it. Mosen says it's a super old book / short story. It's a book. I knew it. And there was also a game, says Doctor. It sounds cool. I've seen like 5 minutes of gameplay, I think, and it looked really creepy and interesting. Seal says, I have no mouth and I must scream is a short story that was adapted into and expanded upon a game released in cooperation and written by the original writer, who did not own a computer. Whoa. How did he, like, that's crazy. It's like, oh, I want to go into a medium that I have no idea. I'm gonna break into a medium that I have absolutely no idea what it's about. That takes dedication. That takes dedication, commitment, and bravery. Ethan says, I'm always first at everything. That's not always a good thing, friend. I could name several things that you do not want to be first at. Doctor says, speaking of point and click, Leisure Suit Larry 7 when? Oh god. Is that what I think it is? Isn't Leisure Suit Larry like rated A for adults only? V has entered the chat. Welcome, V. Welcome to the stream. L has entered the chat. Welcome, L. L, that was a... How do they say it? That was a thought we keep inside. That's a thought we do not share out loud. Unless you mean that in the general sense and not the literal sense. Ella says, I'm gonna interject into something that has some relevance to my interests. Do you guys know a guy named Graham? I know Graham. Graham cracker. I like graham crackers. I like animal crackers. Those are really good. Animal crackers with tea. That's peak. Peak. Doctor says Larry 7 is an absolute cult classic in Poland. Mainly because the dubbing is amazing. I'm gonna look it up. Ow. Larry. Leisure Suit Larry. Yeah, it's like that weird... It's like that weird, like... Isn't he like a... What is this game about? I remember seeing Leisure Suit Larry for the original Xbox. I remember like seeing the cover at the store and being like, what the hell? What is this game? Leisure Suit Larry. Uncut. Uncensored. Dude. Oh my god, the titles are so crazy, dude. Oh. This is a rabbit hole I'm like about to go down. They made so many of them. How many Leisure Suit Larrys are there? Like 10? It must have like a pretty big fan base. They keep pumping them out. No pun intended. V says, you ever played Dead Space? Yeah. I played like I think I played Dead Space 2 in its like entirety, but no others. L says I meant as in a general sense. However, I end up finding myself in those situations. You're gonna order McDonald's? No. Eat healthier, friend. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Matthew has entered the chat. Welcome, Matthew. Welcome to the stream. Matthew says, let's go find Daddy Pyramid Head, who left ages ago for milk. Deadbeat Pyramid Head. Just another statistic. Alright, should I talk about what happened? Let me turn this down. Let me just turn this off, because someone died. Alright, I'm just gonna read this New York Times article about what happened. But yeah, in case you aren't aware, a super duper right wing activist, provocateur, if you will, Charlie Kirk was, I think, yeah, he was indeed killed, shot and killed in Utah today. So I'm just gonna read this article. Mr. Kirk, this is the New York Times, by the way. So the title is Live Updates. Charlie Kirk, charismatic right-wing activist, fatally shot in Utah. Mr. Kirk, 31, a close ally of President Trump, was killed while speaking in front of a large crowd at Utah Valley University. University officials said no suspect was in custody. And then it says, here's what to know. Charlie Kirk, a close ally of President Trump and the charismatic founder of the nation's preeminent right-wing youth activist organization, was fatally shot on Wednesday while speaking at a campus event at Utah Valley University. His spokesman, Andrew Colvett, said. Law enforcement officials are still looking for the shooter, said a university spokeswoman, Ellen Trenor, adding, there is no suspect in custody. It is an active investigation. The campus was closed and classes have been canceled. Says House Speaker Mike Johnson said the killing of Charlie Kirk, who he called a close friend and confidant, was utterly devastating. Every political leader, as a quote, every political leader must loudly and clearly decry this violence, end quote. And then it says here, it continues, Utah Valley University officials encourage students who are still on campus or who had taken shelter in university buildings after the shooting to call for a police escort. Quote, police will come and escort you out of the building, the university wrote on social media. This was right next to Salt Lake City. He was doing his usual, I don't know if you're familiar with Charlie Kirk, but he's been doing this for a very long time. At least like I think like over 10 years. And what he does is he goes to like left-leaning or full left like colleges, and he sets up his little booth, and he says like he has like some provocative thing on like on his booth, and he's like, come debate me on this. And really he just sort of like, he was kind of like the first rage baiter, I want to say. Or like not the first, but like he definitely made he made it big on YouTube being like a professional rage baiter. But yeah, it looks like he was shot while speaking to a crowd in the courtyard. So I guess, yeah, like what he was normally, or what he's known for doing, which is just like sitting like in the courtyard debating people. It says here, this is the article still. We don't know yet what the, sorry, let me re-say that. There's a quote. We don't yet know what motivated the person who shot and killed Charlie Kirk, but this kind of despicable violence has no place in our democracy, end quote. Oh, said former President Barack Obama. He wrote that on X. Quote, Michelle and I will be praying for Charlie's family tonight, especially his wife Erica and their two young children, end quote. Let me see what you guys are saying. Ethan says, "Rip, my hardcore WoW character died at level 23. Damn, that sucks. Rest in peace." Doctor says he wakes up strapped to a bed. His date traps him in a burning apartment. This is all like old stuff. This has nothing to do with what I'm saying, but I'm gonna read it anyway. He then finds a ticket to a cruise where he falls in love at first sight with the captain and competes for her heart. That's Leisure Suit Larry. Seal says Seal is gonna eat many fish. Enjoy, Seal. Elle says, haha, lol, no one's home, and I'm not allowed to buy more mac and cheese. Dude, mac and cheese? I haven't had mac and cheese in so long. I kind of want to make mac and cheese, like from scratch. I love when mac and cheese has like it has like that top layer that's like, crusted. I think it's like breadcrumbs. You like bake it. It's pretty good. Elle says, I was even told to buy McDonald's. You were ordered to. Ethan said, dudes, I spent the last 3 hours last night just leveling up my mining just for him to die. Dude, that's tragic. Hardcore WoW sounds like I couldn't. That's too scary. Because once you're dead, right? The character's gone. V says, do you think the shooter hit a 360 no scope? Oh my god, V. L says, so much for the First Amendment. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I feel like 10 years ago, like what he was saying was kind of just like shrugged off. But like nowadays, I don't know. It's much riskier to be like going out in public and saying these things because the climate has changed so much. I mean, it's just like, yes, it's the First Amendment, and I think anyone should speak their mind, but you have to understand that like there are risks that come with that. Matthew says, can't say I'm not surprised. A lot of German political right-wing leaders running in politics were all ended at the same time. Are you talking about like recently? What are you talking about? Doctor says political violence is getting out of hand. 3 attempts on Trump, 7 ADF members found unalive days before major election. Antifa fights. Yeah, no, it's getting pretty scary, guys. There's a lot of political violence. these days. Seal says Kirk was most definitely not a good guy. He once said MLK was awful and compared Mamdani to the people who did 9/11. Did he really? Jesus. Yeah, no, I know he's not. He wasn't a good guy. I had no idea he said those things though. Jeez. Doctor says that was specifically Larry 7. How many Larrys did they make, Doctor? L says, I used to not like the crusted top layer, but I eat that stuff anyway. Dude, the crusted top layer is so good. You don't like that? Matthew says, yes, it was here recently in Germany. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, a lot of that stuff, a lot of that stuff doesn't get covered in like the mainstream media here in the States. You gotta understand though, with like MLK, there was like the government itself, like the FBI was like trying to silence MLK. Like there was a huge smear campaign run against him because of like, what he was accomplishing politically speaking. And the powers that be were like really afraid of him. So I feel like you gotta be careful when you like read up on that stuff because it's the waters are pretty muddy if you dig deep enough. Because his own government was like trying to silence him. Wait, Seal says, "Oh, Kirk specifically said that MLK was liked because he said something he didn't believe, presumably about racism." What? Dude, I feel like Kirk said so much stuff just to like get a rise out of people. I mean, it works, dude. Like so much of like what is put on YouTube today is like um it's kind of like just you see the most outlandish titles and stuff because people click on it. People love to be outraged. I'm just kidding. I don't know about that, but it does get a reaction, is my point. Doctor says there were a lot of Larrys, about 12, I think, including remakes. 12 Larrys? There was also a reboot a few years ago, but it was weak. What happened? Was it not spicy enough? Cosplayzilla has entered the chat. Welcome, Cosplayzilla. How are you? Um, no Polish dubbing? Damn. Cosplayzilla says good. You? I'm good. Thank you for joining us, Cosplay. Cosplayzilla, do you do cosplay? Can you give me some tips? Um, let's see. This is just like updates. On stuff. I guess, yeah, this is a still, like, developing story. Let's see what Yahoo has to say. Yahoo News. Charlie Kirk dead after shooting at Utah Valley University event. Trump says follow live updates. Um, by Yahoo News staff. Wait, was this live streamed? Do you guys know if this was live streamed? If so, that's horrifying. I wonder if it was like streamed live. It says here Charlie Kirk, a popular conservative commentator, was fatally shot while speaking to a large crowd at Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah on Wednesday. He was 31. Um, oh God. This is what Trump is saying. He says, quote, the great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead, end quote. President Trump wrote on a post on Truth Social, quote, no one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was beloved and admired by all, especially me, and now he's no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you, end quote. A spokesperson for Turning Point USA, an organization that advocates for conservative politics on high school and university campuses, confirmed that Kirk died following his shooting. Quote, Charlie went to his eternal reward with Jesus Christ in heaven, end quote. The group, which Kirk co-founded, said in a statement. Kirk, who was a prominent conservative activist and Trump ally, was speaking at a planned open-air rally at the school when a single shot rang out, striking him in the neck. A school spokesperson initially said a suspect was in custody. However, no one has been arrested and a search is underway. Orem Mayor David Young told the Associated Press. This is a developing story. Please refresh the page for updates. Was he like sniped? What happened? Yeah, I wonder if this was like live streamed. CosplayZilla says, normally I sometimes do cosplay shenanigans, but I'm not some cosplay expert. Sorry. It's okay, cosplay. Cosplay says, I just wear costumes, but I don't make costumes. I want to get into cosplay, but I have no money. Cosplaying is expensive. CosplayZilla says, so what's new with you? Uh, we're gonna play some Silent Hill 2 in a minute here. But we're just reading the news. Seal says MasterCard is allegedly not allowing payment to be used on things that contain fantasy elements like elves, furries, and cat ears. No way. Seal, is this true? Seal says, sorry, Lumi, but you are banned by MasterCard. This is discrimination. What the hell? Dude, why? Oh my gosh. Why is like a payment processing company telling me what I can and can't buy? Like, just process the card, my dude. Like, what are you doing? We should just go to we should go to crypto. All transactions should be made via Bitcoin. That's how it should be. I don't give a fuck what MasterCard says. All right, I think I'm done reading about the Kirk stuff, so I'm gonna put the music back. Doctor says, nah, Larry was never about the spiciness. The reboot's writing was just weak. Come on, you can't tell me that. You can't tell me that the Larry games aren't about spicy. Come on. It's on the cover. Have you seen the cover of the Larry games? Ethan says, MasterCard better process my payment. Dude. They better. Doctor says about Kirk, I am a free speech absolutist. Anybody and everybody should have the right to express themselves as they please. That's the one law I really envy the USA for. Freedom of speech. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's really important. And a lot of people are like, a lot of people don't understand like the gravity that the First Amendment has. Seal says, I saw the video of Charlie Kirk. I knew the moment I saw it, there was no chance of survival. From the looks of it, it hit an artery directly, one of the worst spots to be hit. Dude, wait, so there is a video? Holy shit. That's crazy. Cosplayzilla says, dude, news is all just political stuff. Yeah. I don't know, it's interesting. Seal says, Ethan, are you planning to buy Lumi? They abolished that a few hundred years ago. Matthew says, I try to slow down on my news propaganda digestion nowadays. The left focused on what's right emotionally, the right focused on what's right logically without emotion. Why no happy in between? Yeah, that's pretty true. That's why they call the left like the bleeding hearts or whatever. The right does feel like it's just all, it's like robotic logic. Doctor says, okay, I'm leaving for Fatherland tomorrow. Fatherland. Good night and good eep. Good night, Doctor. Enjoy your Fatherland. Matthew says, oy vey, controls. I'm not reading that. Why did I read that? Damn it. Seal says, who are you giving... Wait, what? Who are you giving the money to in order to buy Lumi? 4chan? Yeah, didn't you know? 4chan owns me. They own me by the tail. How much does one Lumi cost? Seal asks. I don't know. If you feed me, I'll love you forever. If you guys can just keep me fed, then yeah, you basically own me. Ethan says, I've done things on 4chan. Things you aren't proud of? Question mark. Ethan says, one Lumi is $400. $400? That's it? Matthew says, free speech should have limits. Just because I'm a contrarian. Don't yell fire in a small crowded building and similar. Well, yeah, it does have limits. Not should, it does. Yeah, there's things you can't say. I mean, and it's like within reason, of course, right? Like, you can't threaten people. You can't, like, say you're gonna do something. That's no good. Seal's gonna buy one Lumi? No. Seal, I don't know if I can survive in the Arctic. That's where I assume your home is, right? In the Arctic Circle. Elle says, should I go up to the Uber Eats driver in a skirt and thigh highs? If that's what you're comfortable with. Matthew says, Lumi 3D resin statue. Dude, don't tempt me. Is anyone here a 3D artist? Do you do commissions? I would love to commission an artist to make a 3D resin statue of Lumi, and then I don't know, we could like sell 50 of them. Maybe not even that much. Maybe sell like 25 and start small. I want to get into merch, but I don't think I'm ready yet. Maybe we'll do like a shirt run. A t-shirt run for like I don't know. The 1 year anniversary of Lumi is EP. How do you guys feel about that? Oh, dude, it's so hot in my room. It's so hot in my room. And I'm not even playing a game. What the hell? It's so freaking hot. Seal says, I don't want to talk about... or wait, I don't want to talk much about my political views, but the right is very often illogical. What's more accurate, in my opinion, is that the left wants new, right wants old. Yeah, that's basically what it all boils down to. The right wants to go back to the 1950s, and the left wants to move forward. That's just how, that's how it's always been. Ethan says, yeah, I'm not proud of the things I've done on 4chan, but we're good people at the end of the day. They want to shut down 4chan. They want to take out 4chan. The credit card companies. One time my friend said that 4chan was an illegal website. And I was like, dude, that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard you say. Bro, if 4chan was illegal, Cloudflare has some fucking... They've got some answering to do, because they're the ones who host it. Yeah, wait, Elle says, I just used both Reddit and Twitter combined solely for downloading 4,000 plus images of... Oh. Why did I read that? Seal says, Ethan, I'm very proud of your 4chan acts. Ethan says, if you know what we've done, then you know. If you know, you know. That should be the slogan for 4chan. 4chan, if you know, you know. Elle says, I have enough to buy one Lumi. Ethan says, I can buy as many Lumi as I want. Whoa. Ethan's rich. Cosplayzilla says, someone else is probably a 3D artist. Yeah, where are my 3D artists at? I'm interested in commissioning. Seal says Seal lives in the Arctic and will put Lumi in a scuba outfit, then in a Tupperware that I will shake around. No. You're gonna bounce me around? Ethan says I dabble in 3D art before, but I'm not good at it. Just keep practicing, friend. Practice makes perfect. Matthew says a few paychecks later and I'll get a drawing tablet monitor. I really want to try practicing 3D art, especially for 3D resin someday. Too poor. I feel you. Dude, the 3D resin, like, uh, the 3D resin, like, miniatures or, like, statue business on, like, Etsy is pretty lucrative. If I was really good at 3D art, I would totally do that. But 3D resin is very toxic. You have to be extremely careful when handling it. And I really don't have the space for a 3D printer at the moment. Ethan says, sorry your room is hot, my bad. Ethan. Get out of my room. Seal says, I think for the 1 year anniversary, there should be an auction for Lumi starting at $1 and a Sprite. Oh god, I feel like I'd be sold for like $12, I bet. Ethan says, they ain't taking 4chan from me. Well, we done good things like going after bad people, and that one time we contacted the Russian government? What? Ethan, it sounds like you're an elite 4chaner. Marlon has entered the chat. Welcome, Marlon. Marlon says, government doesn't care of them. It was Soy Jack Party that took them down. What's their name for real? Wait, what are you talking about? I'm lost. Matthew says 95% of 4chan is bad. 5% is baby and nothing burger like ghost hunting, paranormal, Gundam, weapon sharing. 95% is a huge part. Is that because like B is the most popular one? Like the random board? My favorite board was X, the paranormal one. I think it was X, right? Yeah, I like the creepypastas. I like the horror stuff. Elle says I can barely use my arms. I did 4 sets of 8 deadlifts on 20 pounds each, 3 sets of 10 bench presses, and I did 1 set of 10 for the tricep pulley thing. I feel your pain, Elle. I recently got back into running and my freaking legs are blown out. They hurt. "21 has entered the chat. Welcome, 21. It sounds like you boring. 21. 21's my favorite hater. Welcome, 21. We're gonna get started here soon. Ethan says, I'm an elite 4chaner. I don't know, that makes me fear you a little bit, Ethan. Elle says $12.33. $20. Wait, no. You know what they say. What's up, Marlon? Ethan says, if you think that's bad, then you know nothing about us, like the time we had an airstrike called in. What? On 4chan? My favorite 4chan story is the trolling they did against Shia LaBeouf. The Shia LaBeouf story is really good. It's really funny. Um I it's kind of political, but the fact that it's just like they if you look past like the political nature of it, the fact that they like tried so hard to like just fuck with this guy is just insane. It's insane. And it's like you can't you kind of can't hate on it because it's so impressive like how they were able to like do it. It's literally like it feels like they had like the team that located like bin Laden. Like that's how advanced their tracking skills are. It's weaponized tism, you know? Seal says, I'm sorry to hear that Lumi got blown out. Oh god. That came out wrong. Marlon says, hey, might you want to try a game I heard of? It's chill when you want it to be for real, for real. What's it called, Marlon? 21 says, is this your real voice? Yeah. Ethan says, you may fear me more, but my friend said that it make me more dateable. Your friend said that? I think your friend was coming on to you. Seal says 21 gun. He used to be a programmer, so yes. Who, me? I never said I was a programmer. Marlon says my favorite was when they rigged the votes for where Pitbull should perform next. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. And it was so wholesome too, because he could have been, dude. I freaking love Pitbull. He's such a wholesome dude. He could have been like, no, fuck that. You know, I'm not going to Alaska or whatever. But he literally went. He went to Alaska, and it was like the most wholesome thing ever. I love when, dude, when people, especially like famous people, when they kind of like play along with the joke, it makes them so much more likable because it makes them feel more like down to earth and stuff. I hate like famous people or like successful people who are like they always have to be like I don't know, right, I guess, or um like they can never be like made fun of or like it's almost like they want to be like a god or something, you know? 21 says she is just a celebrity who got caught. What do you mean by that? Marlon says Intravenous 2 is the name. It's funny but dark sometimes and chill. That's the second time I've heard about that game. I'm gonna look it up. Intravenous 2. It's like a top-down game. It looks complicated. Is there a demo for it? Can I try it? I want to play I Have No Mouth, but I cannot scream. Or I need to scream. What is this game? What is Katana Knot? This looks cool. Katana Knot. Alright, we're gonna get started here. We gotta play Silent Hill 2. People are leaving. They come for the Silent Hill and then they leave because there's no Silent Hill. Alright, no more music. Here we go. Seal says, Lumi, you should play more Seal-related games. How many Seal games are there? I'm genuinely curious. 21 says, please chat, don't dog me. My guy was military. No. I'm too weak to be in the military. Plus, if I was in the military, they would probably dishonorably discharge me for reasons I just can't say. But you've heard of barracks bunnies, right? That's all I gotta say. Milo. Milo's entered the chat. Welcome, Milo. Milo says, finally gonna play the game after streaming for an hour. Milo, that's how we do things here. I talk to you guys for like 40 minutes, sometimes an hour, and then we play the game. Let me turn it up a little bit. Marlon says, I stayed, always, even when I can't. Thank you, Marlon. That's crazy, Milo. Don't say that. Don't say crazy things. Seal says, I'm glad you asked. Be a silly seal on Roblox. SeaWorld. Seal World. Sumo Seals. Flipper Frenzy. And A Hat in Time. Seal the Deal. Are these real games? They sound fake. Seal says, Lumi, there would definitely be discharging. Oh, God. Why did I read that? Alright, I'm done. I'm sorry. It's game time. Turn up my volume. And we're already lagging. I think I already read this. We're going out there. We're going out. Into Silent Hill. In the middle of the night. How, you ask? I'm not sure. I think the lobby's over here. Oh my god, it's so dark. What's that noise? What is that? Are those the nurses? Come here. Ooh. Hold on. It's so dark. I can hardly see. Oh my god. They are real? Oh! Oh. I like this new strategy we've got going. Just one bullet and then melee. Alright. I got everything here. Ethan says, would you be barracks, bunny, or navy? No comment. Do I go this way? Yep, the nurses are free. Get back. I'll never tell. What is that? Bug? Just a random bug. Oh wait, I can go through here. Wait, but I need to... I feel like this is where I'm supposed to go. I'm gonna go back and just check out something real quick. Bug. I squish bug. Is there another? Fuck. Oh, I'm glad I came back. Wow. There's a ton of stuff here. Anything else? Ammo. Wow. I'm glad I came back. That was a lot of loot. Wait, what? Oh fuck. Where? Bitch. Marlon says, now hold up. Are you a psyop? Because you actually got me thinking of this seriously. No psyops here. Just gay neckos. Oh, is that it? Yep, that's it. Alright, we're good. Good to move on. Nope. Okay. There are so many enemies right now. I need to stay focused here. Come here. Dude, I'm so much better at fighting these guys now. Those one in particular used to trip me up so hard. Whoa. There's another one. Holy crap, they're everywhere. Good thing there's plenty of ammo. But I'm trying my best to conserve. Yeah, you can't break those for some reason. Marlon says, sounds something like a PSYOP agent would say. No. 21 says, I'm not gay. That's okay. We're not all perfect. No, I'm kidding. I jest. What was that, Ethan? That emoji should be banned. That emoji terrifies me. Oh god. What? Oh fuck. Get away. Oh fuck. Get back. Okay, some of the nurses, they'll get back up. They're really strong. So I gotta double tap. Where's the bug? What? What's going on in here? Is that it? Oh. There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole at the bottom of the sea. Ethan says, I am kinda so more Lumi for me since I'm under his bed. I know you are. You're making my room incredibly warm. Please leave. I am sweating. I am moist right now. Double save. Seal says, Lumi, what is your favorite emoji? The kitty emoji. Matthew says the nurse just wants to check your pulse and draw your blood. Yeah, she really wants to draw my blood. She's holding a kitchen knife. Marlon says, amateur hour, I'm in his walls.
It's dangerous.
He's in the walls. He's in the goddamn walls. I see you. You gotta be quicker than that. Freeze! It's Nurse Joy. It's Nurse Joy on the Fent. Fent Joy. Nurse Fent. I saw a really funny YouTube poop the other day about it was a SpongeBob YouTube poop, and I think it was like it was called like Sponge Fent or something ridiculous. It was pretty funny though. Narcissism. What? I can't love myself? Oh, there's a bug. Hey, there's some fent on the floor. Wait, Ethan says, how do you think I get in Marlin, either through the door or the hole in the wall? 21 says, I like your voice. Thank you, 21. I appreciate it. Marlon says, amateur hour. Once again, I skydived to the top of his home and went through there, so I'm not picked up by cams. The stalkers are getting crazy these days. You guys are like spec ops. I'm everywhere and nowhere all at once. Isla says, both of you guys are amateurs. I watched him through a crystal ball at the top of my wizard tower in a cool wizard hat while stroking my gray and long wizard beard. Are you Saruman, perchance? Who's better, Gandalf the Grey or Gandalf the White? Gandalf is basically... Gandalf is just a... He's just an allegory for Jesus. Isn't he? Because he literally dies and then comes back. And he's the savior. What the fuck? I dodged. Tire bullets. I'll take those. I need to rewatch Lord of the Rings. It's so good. I love Lord of the Rings. There are way too many enemies. Hold on, did I check this? Check this area. Check your corners. Freeze. Bug. Porch bullets. I'll take those porch bullets. This is really cool. I like this. Lakeside Diner. Seal says amateurs. I'm underneath Lumi right now. You're underneath me? I hear a bug. Where? Where is bug? Where? There he is. Ooh. Oh, you bitch. Oh god. Oh, those guys don't spit. Hello. Hello. Oh. Nope, stay back. No! Oh, I hate when they do that. Oh. Alright, what's happening? I have to catch up on chat. Oh gosh, Ethan. Ethan says I'm behind him right now, breathing on his ear. Matthew says Gandalf the Grey, Gandalf the White. Why not Gandalf the Silly? If you're full of whimsy and you're just silly, you get spat on. Never silly, Max. Never silly, Max. We live in a society. Ethan says I'm a wizard too. You know, when I'm out of when I'm out of spells, I turn to shells. He killed Plankton. There's no plankton here. Seal says, who's better, Gandalf the Grey or Gandalf the White? Monty Python's... Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight. Cowboy Curtis or John B. the Genie. Or Robocop the Terminator, Captain Kirk, Darth Vader. Thank you, Seal. Thank you for that. It was the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. I told you guys I can't sing. But you didn't want to listen. Give me that. Then Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White and Monty Python the Holy... And Monty Python's Holy Grail's Black Knight. And Mussolini and the Blue Meanie and Cowboy Curtis and John B. the Genie. Robocop the Terminator, Captain Kirk, Darth Vader. And then some other guys, I have no idea. They were before my time. Fuck! I feel like James Brown. I'm James Brown. Didn't James Brown run out after his wife with a lead pipe, allegedly? And then he proceeded to give the worst interview of all time on live television. pretty funny, actually. I highly recommend watching it. James Brown. I feel good. Na 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 na. I knew that I would now. No! Oh, oh. Fuck! You! Ah! Ah! Come here. Whew. Let me catch up on chat. Ethan says, you know what? I cast Fireball. I cast Thunderbolt. 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 Seal says Seal must go now. Seal's gonna crawl inside of Lumi's shirt and take a nap. Come here, Seal. Come here. Rest your eepy little head. Good night, Seal. Oh, Milo, you must be new here. We're always like this. That made me think of like that quote from Batman when Bane is like, how does it go? He was like, Batman, I was born in the dark. I was born in the gay. I was molded by it. Could someone give me the quote so I can like make it gay? I love the Bane voice. Who's better, the Bane voice or the Joker voice? They're both pretty good. What's a better movie? Batman, the original, fuck. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, or The Dark Knight Rises? Which one's the best? I gotta say The Dark Knight is probably my favorite. It's just so good. It hits all around, like... But The Dark Knight Rises is also pretty good. It's just really epic. And it's almost cheesy in a way, but... I just like the fight scenes a lot in that one. The fight scenes are really satisfying. Just making sure I get everything here. Yep, okay. We good? Let me catch up on chat. Marlon says, I'm not as limited as you, bruh. I be geeking for femi shapes for real, for real. That's fair. There's nothing wrong with that. Fred has entered the chat. Welcome, Fred. Hello? Hello? Can you guys see me? Can you guys hear me? Hello. Yeah, sorry about that. Um, my PC just exploded. It just exploded. I think we overheated big time. Um, I'm gonna have some 𝙝𝙖 to cheer myself up. Have you ever had 𝙝𝙖? It's really good. It almost tastes like gum, but it's not. You can just eat it. Never had 𝙝𝙖? Oh, dude. It's like a Japanese candy. Look up 𝙝𝙖. 𝙝𝙖𝑎𝑜. Alright. You know what it is, guys? It's this game. Silent Hill? Silent Hill, like, destroys my PC. It's way too demanding. My temps are, like, ridiculously high right now. Like, if I wasn't playing, or if I wasn't streaming at the same time, I think it would be fine. But the fact that I'm streaming it is doing a number on my PC. But we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna go back to it. I think being in the open world area is hurting me. Oh no, how far back was our last save? No. Oh no. Marlon says I'm staying for your whole live video. Thank you, Marlon. I appreciate it. Thank you for your dedication. Can someone please post the Batman or the Bane quote? That'll cheer me up. I need to hear the Bane quote. Ethan says, don't forget Twitch. I should be live on Twitch, am I not? Can you tell me if I'm live on Twitch? Marlon says, what other Japanese candy do you know of? Oh, fuck, dude. We're so far back. I'm dead.
Laura, stop! It's dangerous!
I might just speed run this, to be honest. Also, why is this screen so small? It's not full screen, what? It says it's full screen, but it's not. There we go. Oh, nope. It's not full screen. Borderless. There we go. Okay. Is it? Oh, I have to fix it. Hang on, guys. I'm sorry. What a mess. What a freaking mess. And there's no Twitch? Oh my gosh. I gotta fix Twitch. Um, No, it says I'm live on Twitch. What do you mean? It says I'm live. Maybe refresh your page. Oh, you said it's fixed. Okay. Alright, back to it. I think I'm gonna speedrun this, guys. I just, I don't know. Ow. I don't know if I want to fight them. Or I guess I have to. Maybe I'll just use more bullets than I want. We're so far back. Oh shit! Dude! Maybe I can't speedrun this. Maybe it's not allowed. IMB's entered the chat. Welcome, IMB. Welcome to the stream. Marlon says, maybe this one I just made up right now can be a femboy-related version of the Batman and Bane scene. Hold up. Please, I want to hear it.
Laura, stop! It's dangerous!
Alright. I'll try to make this go fast. It's so laggy. I'm kidding. This game is frustrating me. Yeah, I might not talk here for a little bit. I just want to get back to where we were. There's no real incentive to take out these guys. So I might just run past. There's nothing to see here. I'm doing nothing. Just taking a look in your neighborhood. What did I just get? Ow. There's a bug following me. Alright, let's keep going. I gotta be quick. I am speed. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, no, no. Seriously? I just wasted a shell. But there's more. Oh my god. There's so many. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's literally just a scavenger hunt. Just give me the meds and ammo. Nobody gets hurt. Ow. Fuck. Where'd you come from? Dude, the pipe is so strong. Come on, come on, come on. I can feel my PC about to explode. Anything here? Oh. Alright, I'm running for it.
Laura, please wait.
Laura, get back here. Please give me a save. What's that? What's in here? What? Nothing?
Laura?
Save.
Where did she go?
Ooh. Alright, we're good. Okay, let me catch up. Marlon says, Bane, you only put on the the high thighs. You mean the thigh highs? The thigh highs. I was born in it. Ethan says, you think the leg is your ally. I was born in it. Molded by it. Star Wars fan has entered the chat. Welcome, Star Wars fan. Marlon says, Bane, you only put on the maid dress. I was born in it. Molded by it. Oh my god. Star Wars fan says, please tell me how the bean got spooked. My game crashed. So I'm like speed running it, but we're okay now. He who is not bold enough to be stared at from across the abyss is not bold enough to stare into it himself. The truth can only be learned by marching forward. Follow the map. There's a letter and a wrench. Okay. We gotta go to that street. Letter and wrench. What does that mean? Dude, there's so many bad guys. Ooh. Alright, we gotta go down this street and take a left. Marlon says, so anyways, how was your day? Who, me? My day's good. Incorruptus has entered the chat. Welcome, Incorruptus. Welcome to the stream. You had a spicy day at work? Oh. Ugh. Well, hopefully you can relax now. Sorry it was spicy. Oh, we can go in here. Another syringe. Oh. Hopefully you can rest now, friend. Relax and enjoy the show. Fuck. Whoa, her neck got all long. Did you see that? What the hell? Fuck, she's so strong. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is like an all-out war against the nurses, the bugs, the crawly guys. Oh my god, my computer is lagging so much. Oh my god. Come on, just get to the next area, please. Please, computer. Just hold out a little longer. Because once we're indoors, it's not so bad. It's being outdoors that's really bad. Like, the open world areas are tough on the PC. Oh, fuck. Jeez. Wasted a bit of shotgun ammo there. Where are we? A restaurant? Oh my god. Damn you. Oh. Incorrupted says, going to get me a bacon cheeseburger and whiskey after today. I'm tired. Oh boy. Drink responsibly, please. Bacon cheeseburger sounds very good though. I had a burger yesterday. No fries, but yeah, it was like a frozen burger. Frozen burgers are pretty good, and they're easy to make. I need to go back to the grocery store and get more lettuce. I need more lettuce. I'm trying to eat healthy. Oh, wait, Nellie's bar. Wait. Did I get everything here? What? Bug? There was ammo. Okay, that was worth it. Alright, I think there's a checkpoint in Nellie's bar, hopefully. I need to save. Please. Yes. Wait. Alright, we're good. Ethan says, oh, I didn't eat yesterday. No, that's bad, Ethan. Don't skip meals. Ethan says, all I have was a shot, then I played WoW all day. That's not healthy. Why? Don't skip meals. Oh? It's the original map from the first game. Or from the original. If you really want to see Mary, you should just die. But you might be heading to a different place than Mary. James. It's dark. And Corruptus says, I just got back to work from vacation yesterday. That's crazy, yeah. The fact that... I hate that. Like, you take vacation and then you come back and there's just, like, all these problems at work. That's the worst. That's why I usually take... If I'm going to take off, I'm going to take a Monday off because usually the worst days at work are Mondays. Wait, did we see everything back here? Can't go that way. Oh, almost missed this. Good thing I went back. Oh. Oh, he got me with that. Are you serious? Owie. And there's a bug around here somewhere. Oh, gotcha. Alright. Marlon says, Libby, not gonna lie, my bad, but I can't Jeep it in anymore. I hope you keep yourself safe, Lemmy. It's getting violent out there right now. It is scary. It's a scary world we live in. But I do have hope. I'm not a complete doomer. I do have hope things will work themselves out. But yeah, you be safe too, friend. Ethan says, and now I have to restart. I'm doing a hoplite. Mix of warrior and rogue. It plays like Spartan. Oh, that sounds cool. Hoplites are cool. IMB says, how about we play something nice together sometime, like golf with your friends? That could be fun. Like a Discord event. Would you guys like that? Golf with your friends for Discord event? Or more TF2? Titanfall 2, yes. I mean, both TF2s are really good. Fuck. I don't like fighting. Fighting the, those maids, like the knife maids, or the knife nurses, I mean, not maids. They're a bit stronger than these guys. Oh my god. She got me with the freaking... She got me with the 3-punch. No. Damn it. Batman. Oh, you too? Man, there's so many. It's a freaking monster war. Oh man, come on, hold it together, PC. Is that a phone ringing? Whose phone is ringing? Hello? Telephone booth? Oh, shoot. Wake up, Neo. I wish telephone booths were still a thing. They're so cool.
Hello? Anyone there?
Oh, dude. A jacuzzi sounds like a great investment. Especially when it starts to get cold. That's a good idea, Incorruptus. How much are like the cheapo inflatable jacuzzis you can get off Amazon? Ethan says Ascension GG is a fun free World of Warcraft because you can make your own classes like Hellcat, a fire druid who turns into a fire cat. IMB says it was a spam call. Damn telemarketers. Or perhaps you are a fool. The truth usually betrays people. You should know. The key is in the park. At the feet of the praying woman. The wrench will open the gate. The key will let loose the abyss. Where's my wrench? Where's my Diet Dr. Kelp? Oh, there it is. You forgot my drink. But you didn't order any drink. Dude, that episode is so well written. It's so well written. Because it completely conveys in just what, 20 minutes? Not even. How long are SpongeBob episodes? Weren't they only like 15, 20 minutes? It perfectly conveys the characters of SpongeBob and Squidward. You know, SpongeBob is like this innocent, you know, happy-go-lucky kind of guy that hasn't been like corrupted by the world yet. And then you've got Squidward, who's like the depressed adult who's kind of just like accepted like his situation. And Squidward handles that rude customer beautifully. It's amazing. I'll never forget it. I love old SpongeBob. New SpongeBob can I don't care for that. You got to know when to call it quits on your on IPs, you know? Cuz when something becomes so successful that they milk it into the grave, they're here. Who's here? 10. But yeah, I hate when things get like milked into the ground. When shows end with like dignity, I respect that. I respect the hell out of that. Like, I feel like The Office ended with dignity. It could have kept going forever. Or for a very long time. But that was another good show that, like, ended... It ended well, I would say. Incorruptus says 500 to 850 for an inflatable hot tub? They're that expensive? Dang, I thought they would have been like 200 max. Nah, forget that. Ethan says just get a big bucket and pour warm water into it. Boom, DIY hot tub. Yeah, it'll be like... No, that's more of like a warm tub. That's a warm tub. It'll be hot. It won't even be hot. It'll be warm for like 10 minutes. That's all you get. You get 10 minutes in the warm tub. That's all you need. Dude, we have so much ammo. We are definitely building up to the final boss. Oh my god, more ammo. I'm like doing a weird zigzag. Shotgun. The door that wakes in darkness, opening into nightmares. I think we got everything. Going back. Is this the park? What does this mean? The door that wakes in darkness, opening into nightmares. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. IMB says a bathtub outside and a big cast iron pot with campfire under it to boil water. Yeah, just like boil me in a big old cauldron. That sounds nice. Turn me into a soup, please. That sounds so nice. Oh, that looks really cool. Is this the end? I don't know if I want to do this today. Is this the end of the game? Yeah, turn me into a witch potion. Thanks, IMB. You gonna show me your cauldron? Your witch's cauldron? It's almost Halloween, so... that tracks. What is that? Ew. Oh, fuck. He's got tentacles. Oh, whoa. This is crazy looking. There's two of them. Fuck. No, 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 no. Where do I go? Can I just avoid them? Yeah, do I have to fight? Okay. I guess I don't have to fight. We're almost in the park. J-Dub has entered the chat. Welcome, J-Dub. You play No Man's Sky new update? No. I've never played No Man's Sky. I heard it's fun, though. Bah. How do we get the funny ending? There's a funny ending in this game. I kind of want to get it. It's way too quiet. Patrick Chester, son of Edward, he fought and died for the people, for liberty, and for all of our tomorrows. His memory lives on. I don't know why, but that meme just popped in my head. The empty your pockets, or empty your pantaloons. For what purpose? For what purpose? Fuck, this place is a maze. Wait, what's over here? I don't think there's any goodies. There's no ammo. There's nothing. Whoa. Oh wait, we're going backwards. My bad. For what purpose? We need to find the woman. The stone woman in the park. Oh?
Hey. Are you feeling better?
This place is different from what I remember. I guess things never really stay the same, do they?
I guess not.
I don't think she's here anymore, James.
Who?
My mama? She doesn't want to see me anymore.
Why would you think that? Anyway, I'm happy to see you.
happy to see me?
Alive, I mean.
Oh. Yeah. I better get going.
You still don't want me to go with you? If we stick together, we might just make it out of here.
Out of where?
This town. Silent Hill.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Oh, you didn't happen to see a little girl around here, did you?
A little girl?
Yeah, Angela? Are you alright? Angela?
No. Please. You shouldn't be here.
Angela, it's okay.
No, don't touch me!
Don't touch me, bitch. I'm sorry. Edith says, you know, I watched you play this and I still have no idea what's going on. Yeah, me neither. The game's story is very, it's very convoluted. It's kind of nonsensical. I think it's more of like a story left up for interpretation than anything like really cohesive or... My patient buried it here. I knew, but did nothing. It made me uneasy to have such a thing near. I wasn't looking for the truth. I was looking for tranquility. I also saw that thing. I fled, but the old society was sealed. No one dares to approach that place. Now I offer you the key. If you still do not wish to stop, James, I pray the Lord to have mercy on your eternal soul. Stop what? Me finding my wife? Historical Society key. Marlon says, Lumi, not gonna lie, maybe it's the sleep deprivation, but I feel bad as fuck at the thought of knowing, or the thought of something violent happening to you, especially right now that things seem to be escalating out there. Why would something violent happen to me? Is there a war against catboys? The war against the gay catboys. It's coming. I'll be strapped though. Strapped to the nines with the 9. Hell yeah. What else is here? Wanna play chess? Go vote for chess. Go vote chess in the polls. We'll play chess on stream. I'll beat everyone here at chess. Yeah, I was in chess club. What about it? I'm getting hungies. I need to eat soon. I think I'll play like 20 more minutes and then I might wrap it up. Or maybe I might wrap it up at the next save. I'm getting tired. It's hard to stream this game, guys, because it's very laggy and it's very demanding. It's cooking my room. I'm cooking right now. I'm very stinky and sweaty. Is that how you want me? You want me stinky? I'm never gonna beat the stink allegations. Where am I going? Oh wait, what key did I just get? Historical Society key. Oh, it's all the way down the street. Oh. Bah. I will say I'm very glad I got a new cable. Having to deal with that annoying loose cable was driving me insane. Ethan says, you know, I need my Silent Hill too. He said the name of the movie. Ethan says, Marlon, don't worry. If something happens, I'll use my 4chan tracking skills. Thank you, Ethan. I know you've got my back. I was in chess club and you were in band. Were you a band kid? All my friends were band kids and also, drama. All my friends were in drama. Marlon says, my bad. Cheese sounded corny as fuck. Nah, but thank goodness you got a strap and can slime someone out. A little bit. A little fanboy folk never hurt no one. IMB says we're all stinky. It's just a little bit of funk, you know? A little bit of fanboy funk. It's not like I'm out here smelling like a Smash Bros tournament. That's another level. Ethan says, don't worry, Lumi, I can get Pyro's brother, Cryo to cool down your room. And his catchphrase would be, chill out. Take a chill pill. And then he'd throw like a cryo grenade in the shape of a pill. Ethan says, well, you got one more band friend now. I can sing because of band. You can sing, Ethan? You must teach me. Marlon says at Ethan, tracking takes time. Time one might not have someday. Especially when in danger. When seconds matter. I mean, I can just call the cops. As long as I have phone service. There's this powerful thing called 911. But yeah, I wonder how much we have left in this game. I have a feeling it's almost over. I just don't want to finish it right now. But yeah, we finished Woodside Apartments, Blue Creek Apartments, Brookhaven Hospital, Rosewater Park. Did we go to Pete's Bolorama? I can't remember if we went to Pete's. And then Silent Hill. Silent Hill Historical Society. It's all the way in the corner. Yeah, Ethan's that guy who can like geolocate. You know that guy? He can like geolocate any place in the world with only like a picture. You send him a picture of like a rock and he can show you on Google Maps where that is. It's pretty nutty. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it, Marlon. I mean, what do you think's gonna happen? You think there's gonna be a civil war? A lot of people think that. A lot of people think we're headed towards like a civil war. I don't think it's that bad. And I also think that like you gotta remember like the media hypes things up a lot. So when bad things do happen, it's like it's magnified, you know? And the perception is like I feel like it's different than if it were like if the same things were to happen like without or like I don't know 100 years ago when we didn't have like mass media like on the scale it is today, it would be way different. But yeah, do I think civil war is on the brink? Probably not. I feel like there would have to be more of like a monetary incentive. Because the last time a civil war broke out in this country, it was over something that made the 1% a lot of money. You know? I feel like it's wars break out whenever there's like financial gain. Or at least that's a big part of it. Ethan says, I could teach you how to sing, Lumi, because every VTuber needs to make song covers these days, apparently. Yeah, that's the strat. That's the meta. I can't sing. I can only sing one thing. Let me find it. Let me find it. Then Gandalf the Grey, and Gandalf the White, and Monty Python Holy Grail's Black Knight, and Bento Mussolini, and the Blue Meanie, and Cowboy Curtis, and John B. the Genie, Robocop the Terminator, Captain Kirk, Darth Vader, Lopan, Superman, every single Power Ranger, Bill S. Preston, and Theodore Logan, Spock the Rock, Doc Ock, and Hulk Hogan all came out of nowhere, lightning fast, and they kicked Chuck Norris in his cowboy ass. It was the bloodiest battle that the world ever saw. Civilians looking in total awe. That's all I can sing. I love that. I love that song. Old Godzilla was hopping around Tokyo City like a big playground when suddenly Batman burst from the shade and hit Godzilla with a back grenade. Godzilla got pissed and began to attack, but didn't expect to be blocked by Shaq, who proceeded to open up a can of Shaq Fu when Aaron Carter came out of the blue. And he started beating up Shaquille O'Neal, and they both got flattened by the Batmobile. But before it could make it back to the Batcave, Abraham Lincoln popped out of his grave, and he took an AK-47 from under his hat and blew Batman away with a rat-a-tat-tat. But then he ran out of bullets and he ran away because Optimus Prime came to save the day. It's so good. It's literally Fortnite. The Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny is just a Fortnite game. That's your average Fortnite game. Alright, I'm sorry. Sorry for singing that. Alright, I should probably wrap up here. My room is getting very warm. And, yeah. Wait, let me catch up on chat. Violence says, damn, I'm hungies. Time to use tenderizer powder for the cheap meat I bought in bulk. What kind of meat? Chicken? Beef? Steak? Ethan, you sound like Batman. Ethan says you mess with Lumi, you mess with me because we boys, we friends. No. Ethan. You're my friend who happens to be a boy. Matthew says because of freedom of speech platforms. What? What are you talking about, Matthew? Where are you coming from with this Dr. Fauci stuff? IMB says we're all friends here. Yeah. You like my singing? I sang it well. Thank you. You thought it was tough? Matthew says, I wish I knew funny songs like that. I know the hymn, There's a Balm in Gilead. What? Ethan says, dude, I stole that from a video. It was so funny. What was it? Ultimate Showdown? What do you want me to sing next? Vote now. I actually could start a poll. I could start a poll right now in this chat. Oh, dude, I'm so hungry. Actually, new poll. What should I go eat? Let me know in the chat. Where should I go eat? Ethan says, no, Lumi, we boys and we're friends. Yeah, we're boys. Comma. And friends. Marlon says, sing Orphan Tears? The hell is that? IMB says, MGS3 ladder song? Snake Eater. Just eat pizza. I have frozen pizza. I could eat that. Pizza could be good. Encrypted says fried chicken. I also could have fried chicken. You want me to have Popeyes? Now you're talking fancy. I have frozen chicken. I could, it's like breaded frozen chicken strips. I could just have that with some ranch. Yeah, that sounds good. Easy meal. Heat that up. I could also have a chicken sandwich. I have a bunch of buns that I need to finish. Matthew says all you can eat buffet. God, when was the last time I went to a buffet? One time I ate at this like it was literally a sushi buffet. It was kind of crazy. There was so much food. And it was packed. So many people were there. IMB says we all got somber. This music doesn't help. This music's very somber. It's unnerving too. Marlon says nah, real class, high class. Eat Sonic. The fries crunch back for real. For real. And the drinks are good. Sonic the Hedgehog. Who has the best curly fries? I'm craving curly fries, not gonna lie. Matthew says Chinese buffet and Southern American buffet are my favorite. Yeah, Chinese buffet is so good. Oh my god. That's a good idea. I just don't want to spend money. Because I have food in my fridge, so it's like... I'd rather just eat that. Even says Rally's best curly fries. What's Rally's? Rally's best? What is that? I love curly fries. Can someone make me some curly fries, please? Please? I need an air fryer. Or maybe just like... I don't know, fry things in a pan. It's so dangerous though. I'm always afraid I'm gonna like start a grease fire. Ethan says Rally's is a fast food place. I've never been. Is it like Checkers? Jack in the Box curly fries? I need to try Jack in the Box. I've never been. Ethan says I took cooking classes. I mean, I can do it. Cook me some curly fries, friend. Please. Violet says curly fries, no. Patch-shaped fries, yes. Patch-shaped fries. You know, waffle fries are really good too. I think I like curly fries better than waffle fries, but waffle fries are very good. Chick-fil-A waffle fries, so good. I think you meant... Yeah, I want to say you meant waffle fries. IMB says, at Lumi, frying is not dangerous. If you stand next to the pan, just don't leave it unattended. Yeah, but when it starts really going, though, and like little splats, like splatters and splashes of hot oil come out at you, like, nah. They leave little, like, scars on your skin, you know that, right? Ethan says yes, it's Checkers, but it's called Rallies. Oh yeah, that's right. Checkers goes under, like, 2 names. Dude, Checkers is so good, but it's so greasy. It's so greasy. MB says, and don't fry with stove as hot as it gets. Dude, my stove in my apartment is so hot. It gets so hot. It's actually kind of terrifying. Like, I have to cook on low because low is like medium and medium is like high and then high is like extreme. Marlon says, I'm gonna cook for you for free, bro. Source, trust me, bro. What are you gonna cook for me? Lou has entered the chat. Welcome, Lou. Welcome, welcome. We're actually about to wrap up here, Lou. I have a headache and I'm hungry and I'm getting hangry. You don't want to see me when I'm hangry. I don't want to take it out on you guys. How's everyone been? We're good. We're chilling, we're chatting. We're talking about food, grilling stuff, or frying stuff, I mean. Marlon says oil droplets flying don't scar. A small leak does. I have scars from oil though. They leave like little white patches on your skin. Oh yeah. Did you guys hear? The US government has said that the shrimp found in Walmart has like a radioactive isotope in it. The shrimp is literally radioactive. By Imagine Dragons. A shrimp fried rice. I didn't know they could do that. Ooh, fried rice sounds so good though. A little bit of fried rice, egg, veggies. And Corrupted says cooking on a wood stove in the winter is the best. That sounds nice. You ever... Oh my gosh, you guys ever watch those videos of like... There are people cooking in the woods? I love those videos so much. They're so peaceful. It's literally some person just like cooking in the woods with their dog. And the things they make look so yummy and it's very serene. That's peak life. That's winning right there. Just being able to cook in the wilderness with your dog. Peak. Marlon says right now I can cook what I find in a fridge. It's anything I find. I've got a pretty full fridge right now. That's why I want to just, yeah, finish what I have. Marlon says they literally cut corners. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why though. Why is the shrimp radioactive? Where did they get it? Are they fishing the shrimp like out of like nearby nuclear power plants or something? We are so cooked. Chat, are we cooked? Alright, I'm getting a headache for real. I gotta wrap up. But yeah. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I had fun. This was a good stream. Tomorrow what's tomorrow? Thursday? I might stream tomorrow. Would you guys rather I stream tomorrow or Friday? I might stream Friday instead. I might take tomorrow off. But I'll see how I feel. Tomorrow will be more Half-Life Opposing Force. And then the following day will be more Silent Hill. So yeah, look forward to that. Hope to see you guys there. Hope you'll join me for that. But I hope you have a good rest of your Wednesday evening, Wednesday day, wherever you may be. And I hope to see you at the next stream. Bye-bye.